traveled across India. Somewhere Indore, I always say it's my first love. Although I'm not from Indore, I am from UP, but have a long-term plan to settle down here. मैं लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कंपनी चलाता हूँ, श्रीराम लाइफ इंश्योरेंस. It's a part of Shriram Group of Chennai, where we are the largest truck finance company of India, Shriram Transport Finance, largest two-wheeler finance company, Shriram City Union Finance. And Shriram की अगर आप story देखें, तो Shriram की story is also, if you see, it's always funded by the various private equity partners. If you see the transformation of the whole group, 40 साल पहले this group started with only 50,000 rupees capital. And today, it's one of the largest financial service conglomerate after HDFC and ICICI. And once this merger of both Shriram Transport and Shriram City Union Finance happens, then we'll probably the biggest funding company, the biggest finance company of India. But what is the model of Shriram is we fund to common man. And I think from last 15 साल से. And I also represent a common man because my dad was not IAS officer, sir. My dad was a clerk in a cantonment board. And I come from a very small family. I started my career with 3,000 rupees in Indore city, 30 years back. So I have seen the complete life cycle. And somewhere it's there in my mind to give back to the state and to the city who has given me so much. Now coming back on angel investing or setting up an investor club, since last 30 years I have worked in the finance. Initial 10 years I was working for various non-banking finance companies like Tata's and 20th Century. Last 20 years, since the insurance sector got open for the private, आप कोई अच्छा प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने वाले हैं. ऑफ कोर्स स्केलेबिलिटी एंड ऑल दैट विल आल्सो कम, बट उसके पहले आपने अपना पैसा कितना लगाया. जो 30 years I have worked in the finance industry and now working in insurance and managing the policyholder fund. And as I said, the Shriram model is we serve to the common man. There are 23 life insurance companies in India. After LIC, we are the probably only company where the average ticket, average premium per policy is only 15,000 rupees, with most of the private sector company like HDFC, ICICI, they serve to the top man. The average ticket size there is almost 1 lakh. Similarly, in financing, if you see, Shriram Group fund every month 5 lakh trucks. We have funded 1 crore two-wheelers. But we fund to the common man. So the pain of a common man, I understand, and it has ingredients. But what I'm saying is, when you are starting, any investor who comes and see, आपका अपना पैसा कितना लगा है, वो I will suggest once you reach to some stage, then there's no harm in taking money from your friends and relatives. This may sound very traditional when the high-tech platform people are here, but what I'm saying is do that. Once you have a stable and you are getting some cash flows, profit may not be there, your idea is great, then you can reach out to angel investors. And I was hearing the previous session, somebody was talking कि angel investors free में service नहीं करते हैं. 15% तो उनको ऐसे ही मिल जाता है. Stock market में मिल जाएगा, 12% मिल जाएगा. Angel investors are looking 25%, 30%, 40%. So once you get exhausted from all that, then come to the angel investors. And there, I have a plan or I have a dream. If I can set up an Indore angel investor group, and I'm sure you all know, Indore is known for entrepreneurs and investors. Even if you see the top 10 cities of the wealthiest investors, I think a couple of them figures from Indore. I know a couple of mutual fund companies, they run an investor camp and they come here and there are large investors. There other local Indori always says, in this market, the real estate market in Indore is not run by the users, end users. It's always an investor base. So investors are here. Only thing we have to channelize. Great ideas are there. Funding arrangement will definitely be there. At a personal level, I have invested, and my experience is quite good. Thank you.
That's great. I think entrepreneurs आपकी ये बात सुन के बहुत खुश होंगे क्योंकि to get funding support at very early stage is very important.